Yeah. Now it's been said, it's a goal of all humans to be comfortable with themselves. It's either to change yourself or to accept yourself fully. But funny enough, you cannot accept yourself fully, or you cannot be comfortable with yourself fully if you cannot spend time alone. You know what I mean? Now, chosen ones are so comfortable with themselves, that is, guys, because we are able to spend time with ourselves, get to know ourselves, you know, and no wonder why we are so comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Chosen ones are back, you know, renewed with a new spirit, feeling energized, you know what I mean? And I spent 3 days by myself in solitude, monk mode. You know what I mean? Guys, today let me share with you another important reason, I should say, what being alone does for you guys, and that is to be comfortable with self. Yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the world. This is Lula, and welcome to Awaken the Ego Within. Chosen, if you haven't subscribed by now, you're missing out. Check me out on Insta at Awaken the Ego. The link is on the channel. You know what I mean? There's something about fasting that makes you feel all renewed. No wonder why holy man, and spiritual man have always been drawn to fasting. Really, I feel amazing, guys. It's early morning, and let me share with you today, why are we so comfortable with being ourselves? You know what I mean? As the chosen ones, y'all know what I'm talking about. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, people just stay. It's like you got that presence, you got that vibration of like you just so comfortable with yourself, really. You know what I mean? This is the time I was sitting on the train, and then everybody's just on their phones, distracted, can't be with themselves. I'm just sitting there sitting. I'm just enjoying the ride. I can see people just staring. People are just looking. Some in disbelief, I might add. You know what I mean? And guys, that is because I spend a lot of time alone, and I love it. Let me share this with you. Funny enough, when I started this journey of spiritual journey, I was a little bit worried. You know what I mean? How this will affect me to be alone. But now I'm seeing that it was the best investment I ever made. Now I'm seeing, guys, it's the best decision I ever made, really. You know what I mean? Now, before we go into the topics, guys, let me use this example of this man, this guy named Young, also played by Johnny Depp in this movie Blow. He was a drug dealer. Then when I was watching one of his documentaries, guys, man, these birds just flying everywhere today. They're like really happy. He said, for as long as he can remember, he has been trying to look for himself, and now, he has found himself. He doesn't need to do all those things that he did. I mean, all of that doping, all of that womanizing, guys, all of that money is basically, he was searching for self. And let me tell you something, men and women cannot find self because they're not able to spend time alone. You know what I mean? That is why most people are distracted, guys. As the chosen ones, guys, we are God's people. We are powerful people. We're courageous people. And one of the things that we're able to do is that to enjoy things that most people cannot handle. And this is to be alone. It's a superpower, actually. You know what I mean? And let me say once again, it's the best decision I ever made, really. You know what I'm saying? What is the first reason for you to spend time alone? I mean, why is it that, you know what I mean, being alone makes you so comfortable with being with, with being yourself, guys? First thing first, guys, you spend time when you're alone, living out your ideas, you know what I mean? Like living out things that you want to do, living out things that is on your heart, guys. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell you the significance of this. Now, this, guys, this will help you to get to know yourself. You know what I mean? That is why I mean, men and women cannot get to know themselves because they cannot spend time alone. Guys, if you're distracted all the time, then you have no time to live out your ideas, guys, and get to know yourself. You know what I mean? It's when you're not distracted, you know what I mean? When you're not influenced, when you're not in the company of others, guys, then you can live out your ideas, you know, express yourself fully, get to know yourself, understand yourself, you know what I mean? Because you are able to fully understand yourself at that time. Chosen ones. Seriously speaking, this is why we say, guys, being alone is a superpower. Chosen ones is hard to get used to at the start, but once you master this, this will put you at the top of the platter. Let me tell you this, because you will get to know yourself so well. You know what I mean? Now that's because you'll begin to understand yourself. You begin to understand what you like, what you don't like. You begin to like spend a lot of time doing the things that you actually want to do. And this is so important because that will lead to discovery of self, guys. You know what I mean? Funny enough, soon you're gonna say, I had no idea I even liked this. I had no idea I even disliked this. Well, that is because you never had time to listen to yourself, guys. You know what I mean? Now, the second reason, guys, why should you spend a lot of time alone? Guys, by the way, let me just say this. I'm not preaching for you to separate yourself, but I'm encouraging you to be alone, especially at the beginning of finding yourself or discovering the things that is on, you know, like your journey, your purpose, and such things like that, guys. This is important. I'm talking about elevation. You know, now the second reason for you to spend a lot of time so that you can be so comfortable with yourself, guys, how is that would be so that you can breathe. Yeah. Do you realize, guys, people say, oh yeah, this person has left, now I can breathe. You know what I mean? Guys, when you're alone, you can breathe and you can be comfortable with yourself so that you can really, you know, like really understand yourself once again. Now, when you're alone, you don't have anybody to impress. You don't have anybody to cater to. You know what I mean? And now, the more you spend time alone, guys, the more you program this into your subconscious mind. And over time, the more this becomes you. And this is powerful, guys. you're gonna understand that the most important feedback you ever need, guys, is from yourself. And this will be so clear to you when you spend time alone, really. You know what I mean? Now, let me tell you why this is so significant. Because now you will either try to change yourself or the things that you don't want in your life, or accept it. And these two things are powerful. You know what I mean? If you accept your flaws, chosen, it's done. It's like that voice in your mind will go, go away, guys. You know what I mean? Because you finally understand the only feedback that you're ever gonna need, guys, will ever come from you. If you decide to accept yourself for what you are, guys, then you will begin to be so comfortable with yourself, and you will begin to live your life in a way of the heavens. Truly speaking, yo. Can you believe, like, men and women can master all, like, wealth, like fame, and are not even able to master this? Well, it's chosen one, guys, because we are so blessed, while we live in this world. This comes to us just naturally. That's what I mean, guys. Being alone is a superpower. You know what I mean? This is one thing that one must master in order for them to take charge of their life fully. You know what I mean? It's like when you're alone, it gives you time to establish who you are. You know what I mean? Before you mingle again. Now you're mingling with understanding of self. Yeah. Now you're mingling with comfortable of self. You know what I mean? And this is why you're gonna go and do great things in this world. Well, chosen one. Seriously speaking. I don't know whether I shared this, but let me just share it again in case. Like I didn't. You know what I mean? Chosen ones, wherever you go, they shall accept you because you got that movement of a living Father. Let me tell you something. And now, that movement of a living Father within you is that sign of you being comfortable with yourself everywhere you go. Chosen one, this is why they're staring. This is why people want to talk to you. People will look at you with admiration and all this. You know what I mean? Guys, this other time, I was on the train. I was just sitting like this. You know what I mean? And I can see all eyes are on me. People are just looking at me because how I'm sitting. Now first, like everybody else is distracted on their phones. But me, no, I'm just sitting there, just enjoying the ride. You know what I mean? Because I'm spending a lot of time by myself and I love it. And I worked out all my issues. Now, there's nothing to think about. There's nothing to distract myself. Now, all there is just that time. I'm just riding in that train. And like listening to the sound of the train, actually, like being so present. You know what I mean? Guys, whenever you cut out distractions, guys, this thing will bring you back to your present moment, present moment, present moment. Guys, you keep on living in this present moment, this is where the magic happens. This is where you get to create and create and create. You know what I'm talking about? And show the world who you really are. You know what I mean? Guys, today let me close this video with this thing Oprah said on a show once. She said, just the way I started with the intro, look at this bird. She said, it's a goal of all human beings to be comfortable with themselves. Funny enough, men and women do all these things, trying to be accepted, by other people because they're not comfortable with themselves. Chosen ones don't have this problem because we are able to spend time with ourselves and get to know ourselves, change ourselves or accept ourselves, and finally we're comfortable with ourselves. Alright guys, like this video, subscribe to this channel. Until your next week, God bless you and take care. Bye bye. See you. Yeah. It's been raining. Check this.